Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to week 2. For week 2, our lessons are going to have a little bit of a different format than last week. So last week was very straightforward. You open an assignment, it had all the links right there. But we're going to be using a digital book this week, and so I wanted to show you what exactly that looks like. When you go into period 4, you're going to click on our Corona out of school time folder, and you'll notice down at the bottom we have a new week. So I colored the folders a different color. Okay, and actually I'm going to delete this. And then you'll notice also I added some links down at the bottom here. Where do new viruses come from? And Coronavirus Explained, what you should do. It was a link that a friend had sent me from YouTube, and I thought it was really interesting. So you can check that out in your own time if you want. Just as a reminder, the schedule for the next 2 weeks is down here, and I keep adding to it because I don't know how many weeks we're going to be out. But anyway, so today, what you're going to do is you're going to do this thing called CK12, that's our new book, and you're going to read 5.1 Continental Drift Reading. Also within that same book is a practice and turn in. And then after you're done doing those 2 things, you have a Schoology document to complete. So if I open this up, you'll see there's only 2 things here. The first one is the actual reading for the book, Continental Drift. I open that up. It's going to load up, hopefully. Who knows with how Schoology's working. I'm just going to get out of that because that you might have some pop-ups. You don't need to see those. But you literally are going to read through. You might click on some links here. Here's some visuals for you, and then some more visuals, and then usually down at the bottom, so you keep reading, it'll have a summary. Sometimes it'll have a video that you can watch that sums everything up. On the Google Doc, you might find these exact same questions, so you definitely want to see the videos so that you can answer those questions. What is happening here? It's angry. Oh well. More video, more questions. So when you get to your Google Doc, I would make sure you have this open. All right. And then the other thing, remember from our little list of, hey, these things are what you're going to do today, was a practice. And so down at the bottom right, you'll see there's a view practice. Now mine's a little different because I have the teacher version. But this is where you're going to have 10 questions pop up about what you read. You answer them, and because you answer them, you have to get 10 correct. Now, it will continue, let's say you get 7 right. It will give you more opportunities. So just keep taking it until you get those 10 correct, and it'll pop it right into the grade book. That's a 10 out of 10. You just have to remember to click that little button, do the practice, and it'll tell you when it's complete. Okay? So that's the first thing that's being graded. So you read through, you watch the videos, you take the little quiz that's attached to it. Okay? And then the other thing you're going to do when I go back to today's thing is I'm going to answer this Google Doc. Now I open it up, it's going to prompt me to make a copy. I make a copy. And yeah, you just fill in what it says. List 3 things you already know about plate tectonics. Hey, from what you read, define continental drift. Down here, what were 3 observations that Wegener looked at to figure out, hey, the continents have moved. And that's it. After you're done with that, you go back in, you'll submit this, which some of you, call outs have already submitted, which is kind of cool. But you want to make sure you have those two things in. Okay, so you click on this, read through, do the practice that's down in the bottom right, and then you come out here and you do the Google Doc, and that's all. It's really not that difficult. And that's how the rest of the week, if we look at the rest of our week, they are all kind of the same format where you have this CK12, like tomorrow, you're going to have a new reading. I didn't activate it yet. You're going to have a new reading with one of those little quizzes. You have a screencast, a video of Miss Byrne talking you through seafloor spreading, and then you have another one of those Google Docs. So that's what this week is going to look like. That's how the information is coming at you. So there's no warm-up. You're just getting right into the meat of the lesson using this textbook. All right? That's all. Email me if you have questions about how this is working. Bye.